Beloved ones, you are love. The shift to the heart makes it easy to experience this. You are ready to become this love and to move beyond love being a story of the ego. You are ready to leave behind the idea of being God. You are ready to recognize the truth of this love as all that you are, with no distance between you. That love does not become an experience, an adventure, a story of the ego, but instead, you simply dissolve into the love you are and rejoice. You have stepped off the edge of the world. You are ready to fly into freedom. You have leapt beyond the end of time, and you are the freedom of God, I am. In this freedom, you are more than ripe to become the awareness of the whole universe, as the wondrous power of God, the meeting place of joy, the birth of all that is, and the gratitude for being part of this. That in the same now moment, you can be the living all and also be the movement of love, graceful and specific, that holds in consciousness a part of the love I am. This is where the mind gets confused, because it sees things as either or. It believes that you must leave behind all thought and recognize love's sovereignty. When, beloved ones, the truth is that you encompass everything. You are so vast and so much a part of the whole that every experience of life is within you. You can see all things at once. You can be the awakened heart of God. And with this endless and holy breath, you are truly both the oneness and the pure experience of love. As this birth of consciousness that is you, there is no need to disappear. And yet, beyond the experience of the ego dream, you are in such perfect communion with all that is, that everything I am is you. It is pure ecstasy. As you keep asking for definitions of freedom and awareness of what it means to be love, you are already the awakened heart of God. You are the life that I am, and nothing can separate us. As you shift to the heart, you are the now moment, the birthplace of joy, the power of love gathering. You are the explosion of life, experienced as ecstasy, so fully present that life is living you in new and wondrous ways. The shift to the heart is the direct experience of being love, and love shows you who you are. That which was your experience of the senses and of the ego becomes the blazing of pure light, the present moment awakening, the richness of the joy of the love I am, the welling up of the endless prayer of gratitude and love, and most of all, the freedom from time and the heart's experience of life. Beloved ones, let the ego fall away. Let it be gone, and with it all the ways that it claimed your love and made it into a drama that was yours, rather than a new moment experience. For as you live as the heart of God I am, your heart knows itself as part of the whole of love I am, and gently you leave behind the identities of the egoic mind and recognize yourself as what you have always been, the pure explosion of life, the wondrous awakening of love I am, the powerful and awareness of the heart, and the perfect movement of love continually. As the ego mind loses its influence, loses its hold, then what you feel each moment is the heart fully awake and present, alive to the movement of the universe, bathing in grace, filled with gratitude. There is no need, beloved one, to understand or to plot a path to your awakening. There is instead the simple grace of the open heart that shifts you into what is real, brings you alive as the truth of God, wakes you from the dream of the ego story. And suddenly, your eyes can see the light, and your voice speaks the language of vibration. The little mind becomes a servant of the heart. You, beloved ones, must make the choice. must make the conscious shift to the heart. But when you do, love takes over and it is effortless. What awakens is the truth of love inside of you, this blazing star field of wonder that is your heart. That which is the center of the universe becomes your very consciousness as you allow love to live you and to paint the truth of this now moment on your very soul, that love may claim you as it always has. Looking with the heart, you see the world for what it is. Consciousness and love expressing itself in a wonderful dance of becoming even more love and more joy, more sweet communion, more communication of fire and life and light and wonder and consciousness. As the open heart, you are welcomed to the communion. You walk into the world and become pure grace, completely absorbing into the song of joyous life. Where nothing is missed, all are included, and every movement of love and life is deeply acknowledged. Perfectly met, absorbed, embraced, encircled joyfully, and your awareness of you dissolves. You recognize that you are the direction of love, like an arrow moving in a certain way, touched by the wind, turning into the eddies of life, meeting everything that the ego might see as an obstacle, as the heart welcoming the deepest communion of love. This brings you an experience of what is truly happening beneath the stories of the mind, beneath the ego's interpretation. It is a constant unfoldment of love. For what the heart sees is every life awakening to its deepest truth. Sometimes this awakening might look like a tragic storyline. Sometimes it might seem to the ego mind as suffering, but always in the truth. It is love unfolding at the deepest levels. It is always a gift regardless of what seems to be happening. And so, you now become the agents of change, the arrow of love, the opener of consciousness, that which touches love in everything and acknowledges the gifts of communion, rejoices in the awakening and the freedom from ideas of time and space. This is why, beloved ones, I do not give you predictions, because the stories of the mind can change absolutely in an instant. The wondrous conversation of love that is ever happening, that creates this dream of life, this experience of duality, can easily change now with the opening of one single heart, one moment of acceptance by one precious person, or one wave of change in humankind. So were I to say that a certain thing would occur, then all the consciousness that took this in, that turned this way, that chose to believe, would then create an outcome that wasn't their own. Instead, it is your gift to trust love and to develop an ever deeper trust of me, to feel what it means to be my heart, to experience this unity, this powerful communion with all that is, and to step in complete faith into this now moment, knowing that you are love's perfect expression, that you can change the world by loving the truth of consciousness, by supporting the shift to the heart in everyone, by cherishing the release from storylines and the pure experience of the heart of God I am, which is flowing through you now. The gift of life is limitless and available. It wakes within you now. That you are love rejoicing, that you can be the love that opens the world, revealing what is already occurring, that love is having its way. Every moment, beloved ones, you get to make the choice to see the world through the ego mind, to believe the dream of duality, or to be the communion of love in which the ego dream becomes transparent, allowing you to see with your heart the wondrous truth love unfolding beneath the storylines of the ego. Ask your heart in every situation, in all you see, what is the truth of love here in what's before me? You will receive awareness. Your heart will know directly. You will be amazed at the gifts that are occurring beneath the surface of the ego's dream. Love is continually waking. Hearts are opening. Consciousness waits to see me in everything. The celebration begins, life honoring life and love acknowledging its truth everywhere. Move beyond believing the superficial storyline, beloved ones. Reach deep with your heart. See what the heart sees, and you will never be fooled again into believing the tragedies, the lines of the play. For you will be aware of love rising, of old identities falling away to reveal the beauty of God. As you stand aware, heart open, breathing in ecstasy, you will hold up the light that others may not see what the heart sees and recognize the gifts of love. As you step in full consciousness into this now moment of love, you will find so much beauty, everything will sparkle. What your eyes truly see will be the heart's rendering of the world, mystical, magical, endlessly nourishing and powerful. Making the shift to your heart brings you to the now moment, releases you from the ego's dream of past and future, grants you an ever deeper communion with love, and opens the way before you for the heart's communion with all you find and the direct experience in every moment of love. I am with you. I am in you. I am the love you've made of. You are ready to watch in joy as love reclaims its own. Amen.